If you're an MPC music producer, you're in trouble. Here's why. Billboard just put out their most recent chart. And for the first time in 35 years, there are no hip-hop songs in the top 40. Now, like you, perhaps, when I originally got my MPC, I got it because I wanted my beats to really knock. And if you're talking about beats, well, you're probably making hip-hop, rap, or this new phenomenon we know as trap. Or it's not new anymore, it's most recent to the party. And some would argue that it's trap music that has really tainted the game of this thing we call rap. Do you think that's why we don't see any hip-hop songs in the top 40 right now? Are you an MPC producer? Let's really break this down and talk about this because, whew, where are we? And hello again, Voyagers. How can we counter this moment here? Now, if I may say so myself, what this truly means is, I said it, you gotta start singing again. It's time to start singing again. It's time, brothers, I'm talking to you, to my black men out there. Dig deep inside and find your soul. We were put on this earth for a very specific role that no other individuals can really touch. And that's really about this soul-stirring spirit. I do believe we are here to bring forth this art, this emotion, and that comes through where the origin is, right? We're talking about music, right? We're not talking, I've said this before, check out my other videos. Yes, we're gonna keep making hip hop, but you know, we've sampled. If you want to learn how to sample, you can check this out, but that's not what this is about, right? Because maybe sampling is how we got here in the first place, right? Maybe it's too many samples. Maybe it's not enough musicianship. Maybe it's not enough songs being written. I'm talking about singers. We're losing some of the greatest artists of all time in this world of music. R.I.P. D'Angelo. Let's take a moment for a moment of silence and let's acknowledge those that we have lost this year. R.I.P. D'Angelo, R.I.P. Angie Stone, R.I.P. Sly and the Family Stone. Some of my greatest influences we're talking about, we lost. And ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters of all colors, this is no disrespect to any other race, by the way. There are plenty of white gentlemen out there that can sing. There are plenty of Caucasian women out there that can sing. And Asian men and women can sing as well. All I'm saying is, if you have an MPC, you probably got your MPC because you like hip hop, right? That's why I got it. That's what this is about. And if we're not in the top 40 right now, what else can you do with this thing? Well, let me give you a hint, ladies and gentlemen. It's not limited to rap and hip hop. And that's the key takeaway from this video. This MIDI production center is the source and the center of all studios. It doesn't matter what genre you create. I'm talking pop music can bang on this. So much pop music has so much hip hop influence right now. Anyways, look at what's going on with the K-pop world. K-pop is dominating right now, right? How much composition within K-pop is even hip-hop? So much, right? So it's like we don't need to give up or completely abandon hip-hop. Sharpen your sword. One day the pendulum will swing back and we will have rap and hip-hop in there again, but we need real rap, we need real hip-hop, we need Illmatics, we need goes, we need late registrations, we need detoxes, we need, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right? The Chronic. I mean, I'm talking about music. I'm talking about albums. When hip hop was more about the full picture and less about these bite-sized little viral moments. We're talking about albums. We got to get back to albums. But in the meantime, if you want to play this game and jump in the top 40, ladies and gentlemen, jump in there. The water's fine. What if you did country music on an MPC? I'm waiting to see a country artist really come out the woodwork on this MPC in Tennessee. Like, who's in the woods on it? They're probably already out there right now. But just think about what you could do for country. Think about what you could do for house, EDM, electronic music. Sharpen your swords. I was having a conversation with a fellow brother this morning about where this is all going, right? And it's like, you know, his commentary was, you need to be able to play different styles. You need to be able to do different genres. Jazz. What an incredible workstation for jazz. You know, I just put out one of the best records of my life. It's called Mr. Machine, and I produced it entirely in here with the MPC. I had bass, I had saxophone, I had keys on the Prophet, shout out Brother James. I was on guitar, and my brother Justin Campbell, the same cat I was just talking about, came through here and laid the drums down on MPC. Then we went to the studio and he played drums on top of it. The name of the song is Mr. Machine, but man, that song's just about artificial intelligence and where we're going against that. So it's like, damn, there's that beast in the sky, or the elephant in the room, or whatever they say. There's that too, right? But damn, this ain't even about that. We'll get on to that later. But this is about the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, play ball, okay? Play ball. It's a different season right now. So we're not giving up. We're just gonna work on different styles. And if you want to learn different styles and different techniques, this is a good time for you to subscribe to the official Damian Lamar Hudson YouTube channel. The greatest place on earth for the MPC and the Akai Force. We got tutorials, we got reviews, rants, presets. I'm about to download some native instrument presets right now. I'm going to do a video on that. I'm going to tell you if it's good or not. So if any of that sounds interesting, drop a sub, show some love, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this conversation. I'm sure some of you may not agree with me. I hope I did not offend anyone. I wasn't trying to be, woke by any means in this conversation. All I'm saying is, when did niggas wake up and write bars instead of waking up and blowing a horn or playing an instrument or singing? Let's get back to singing. And we're going to get into that too. I'm going to be showing you vocals and how vocals are supreme on the MPC X SE right here. Thank you so much. One love. Peace. Be safe. Be kind to yourself. We're in a crazy world right now. We're living in crazy times. Love your family. I'm just going to say that. Just love your family and love the time with them. Adios. Peace out. Thank you. Bye.